Hey guys, Justice Cury here. I wanted to take you on a journey of epic proportions to probably one of the top He-Man collections in the world. Yes, I'm going to show you here momentarily. Like, this is insane, but I'm going to take you to the room of MOTU Joe. Maybe I'll show you that later. You can screenshot it, whatever. This is my buddy Brock. Say hi, Brock.
Hello.
Hey. Awesome, very knowledgeable MOTU collector, but in this room lies the collector with the awesomest. I thought he was supposed to be in here. Joe? MOTU Joe. Yeah, he is in here. MOTU Joe. He's in playing with toys. Awesome. Hey, some of us, we love this stuff. This is... Oh my god. What is this, Joe? This is like your own personal Castle Grayskull?
Castle Grayskull.
Oh my.
With my own.
Look at that. A sticker that is applied to the ground with his own pit. Amazing, amazing. Well, come out here, Joe, and this is Mr. MOTU Joe. And as you can see around this crate, I'll pan it slower and show you around, but his collection blows the mind. It's mind-boggling. Yes, you're probably like, slow down, Joe. No, I want to see this, I want to see that. But tell us a little bit about yourself, Joe. How long you been collecting?
What has it now been? 10 years. About when 2000X line came out is when I first started getting really back into this. I've been doing toys for actually didn't start that long before that. It started in about 98 when I was in college. I had insomnia, worked a lot, couldn't sleep, so I was making a lot of money and started buying toys. Bought Voltron, bought Marvel, bought a lot of stuff back then, and then He-Man came out, the 2000X stuff, and then I focused on a lot of things for a while, and now it's pretty much all MOTU as this room has evolved. It used to be Mask over there and Dragon Ball Z here.
Right, when I first met you, there was Mask and Dragon Ball, and then Joe and I kind of fed off each other's love of He-Man, and the collection grew, and it went nuts, and we're
giants.
Yeah, we were pushing each other, going, let's get this and that, and helping each other, trying to find leads and track down those rare pieces. And I've seen that MOTU has now consumed the entire room.
It's everywhere. The Dragon Ball stuff is condensed down into it's all in storage now. It's
right.
Like, I mean, it was a lot. There's 10. I think there's 9.
Mm-hmm.
9 27-gallon totes of Dragon Ball that's out of here to make room for this. Because this is what this is.
Right.
This is it.
And I'm very fortunate that I was able to find collectors like Brock and Joe, and then form this network of friends and close bonds, and we hook each other up, and we just love toys. So if you're watching this and you're kind of the hermit crab in your basement collecting by yourself, go on Facebook, find other people in your area.
Share.
Yes.
Share.
Yeah, Joe only lives half hour from me. Brock's right around the corner, and it's wonderful. So let's go through the room and kind of see what we're looking at. This was cool. Joe and I got one of these store displays. It's two-sided, right?
Yeah, it's meant to be suspended from the ceiling, which I originally was going to hang from here, but it's too tight. But basically, just they would hang like this
for the VHS.
The VHS, and I still can't figure out. I think
$24.
I know this.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
That's what they had to. I don't know.
I guess video cassettes were a little expensive.
I guess so. Crazy.
We're seeing the battle ram. Let's go up top. The Soapies. Soakies, that's right. Then Skeletor, is that a bank or the radio?
That's the Skeletor bank.
Yep.
And then more Soakies. Those are all sealed. Roton's technically not sealed, but everything else is.
Is this one, did that come from me?
That's the one that,
That's kind of cool. The back opens up.
It's 1979 too.
Matchbox or Hot Wheels? What is it?
It's Hot Wheels.
Okay.
The part that's crazy is that it's 1979.
Oh, that is kind of crazy. Well, the molds probably. They just put it on top. I love that artwork. Oh, man. So neat. What do we got here? I can't even see it.
Oh, those are my repo parts.
For the laser powers. Yeah, the laser lights.
That's from the convention at Scottsdale when they had the Mattel's. When Mattel did their own staff get together in Scotland or Scottsdale, Arizona.
Yep.
I managed to pick that up.
Awesome.
Just an eBay find.
The deluxe. Oh, very nice, very nice. Moving down the shelf, there is just some really neat things.
Yeah, that multi-layer, this multi-layer Hordak cell is, I think there's 9 cells that comprise that one particular pano image.
Oh yeah, I can see the different layers.
And that's the
Horde troopers in the back.
Yeah.
You know, his face is.
His face is one cell. There's, I mean, each of the troopers on their own cell type of a thing.
I mean,
that's from my Italian buyer, or the Italian seller, just recently.
Oh, okay.
He just sent me a thank you note.
Sent a gift, yeah.
Yeah, he sent well, give him a little love. He sent me this. He gave me the free set of pencils.
Wow. So if it has MOTU on it, anything related to He-Man, whether it's backpacks, it doesn't matter. You got to have it. Which I'm seeing a lot of the things are exclusives to different countries, you know.
Yep. And for me, it's about. I don't do very many bootlegs or very many knockoffs.
Yep.
It's licensed. So for me, if it was officially licensed at one point or another, I'd like to have it. I'd
of course.
like to add it in the collection someday.
Yep. Yep. I like these. Some of the rubber eraser figures. And these are unpainted inside there, right?
Correct.
It's a painted kit.
That one's a sealed kit. I wound up ironically having 2 of the exact same one.
2.
Oh yeah, we can.
Oh, I'm looking to get my hands on this one. This was my favorite vehicle growing up, the Land Shark. I mean, look at that artwork on it. It's just gorgeous. The T-Rex.
Yeah, he's got to be cleaned.
Yeah.
He's brand new. It's funny though. He's got dirt on him.
And then you got the radio right there.
Yep, that's the 2-sided one. So that's the He-Man and Skeletor on both sides. But then this is the one I just got.
Oh.
That's the radio with the headphones with the shields on his earphones.
Yep. Yep. Oh wow. Patches, which MOTU Joe also owns a company called Retro Rags. So look it up on Facebook and friend request him. He makes some awesome vintage. Well, you can explain a little better than I can.
Those patches are available through RetroRagsLimited.com. You'll be able to click and drag and create your own hoodie with vintage patches like the He-Man stuff there. But if you have old T-shirts like this or like Justin's Atari shirt or whatever it may be, when they get worn out, we can actually turn those into those T-shirts into patches as well. But
yep.
Check it out. We can get you covered on that some other time.
Yeah, I have my own hoodie with those very patches on it, and every time I go someplace, people are commenting, going, "Oh man, that's amazing! Where'd you get that?" I like this. Trading cards, phones. Oh man, is this exclusive?
That's the U.S. version.
This is the U.S., but you do have another set. Oh, here it is, right here.
Yeah, that's the European.
European.
Set.
Wow. Oh yeah.
Yep.
I'm missing the toothbrush in my own collection. I think I have some type of fish in his hand. Of course, yeah, just something bizarre. Oh, are you kidding me?
That's the, what is that, the 110 millimeter
camera.
Is that the old film was?
Isn't that neat? Wow. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I know, and it's in the back of my mind. I collect anything, you know. I don't go to this extent because if you've seen my collection, you know I have other, you know, addictions with G.I. Joe and Star Wars and Battle Beast Muscleman, so I can't collect everything of everything. But Castle Grayskull, that's what I'm looking for. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh buddy.
That's the European.
Yeah.
Only in Europe.
So we can't play this on the U.S. PlayStation 2s unless we get some type of chip or something.
Is that the case? Is it the NECA, whatever that coding is? I don't remember.
Now, Joe, look at that. That's so cool.
Wow. And Fang.
Oh, we got a new character right there.
It's Fang Man.
Yeah.
It's Fang Man?
Yeah, it's from the Filmation line.
Oh.
I don't have. Do I have them accessible? No, he's down underneath there now. They're 5 deep, so I don't.
The shampoos, Castle Grayskull. Oh yeah, Brock was just talking about this. He said he saw it. What'd you say?
Man, I forgot all about this. Saw it, remembered it, and now I gotta have it.
What is it?
It's the tap to the slime pit bubble bath.
Oh yes, the slime pit bubble
Like a
bath.
regular slime, but
Yep, there's the slime
dried
right
up.
there. That's all dry.
Mine's
It's
like,
shake.
Mine's still in it.
I love it. I
See,
love
there
it.
you go.
Oh, if you ever wondered what the slime looked like. Wow, I'm sure some
It will come out of
researchers.
carpet. You just have to wait 30 years.
It will cure cancer, folks. Eat it. Oh my god. Now this is very impressive. I remember when Joe got this from his foreign collector, but a complete store display. I mean, there's probably only a handful of these left in the world, if that.
I know one person, Jesse Shackelford's got a complete one.
Yeah.
I sold him the box. I had another box, but then people make fun of me. What's his face? Gary was all upset. Like, why do you have those behind?
Right. I didn't even know they were down here because
Yeah.
you can't see them from
I
standing.
forget it. They're open, as you can see. He-Man's open,
But still, the artwork. That's my favorite artwork in the whole. Well, I say that about everything. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. But those are amazing artworks. This.
Yeah.
So tell me, what are these? Well,
Pencil
I guess you can
sharpeners.
just see it right there. Castle Gray Skull pencil sharpeners.
This is how they sold them in Europe. They sold the keychain erasers and keychains like this in display boxes like this in Europe, while here in the States they sold them individually packaged.
Oh yes.
More like, I don't have many of the I don't have the keychains, but they sold the erasers like that.
Gotcha. So just different method. What do we got here?
Oh, I just got that actually too. This is one of our other collectors. Brian is looking for these tops. This is beat to crap packaging,
But it exists.
they exist, and they actually come in two different versions of it. There's a boxed version that comes with, I think, 2 tops in the spinner, and then you buy the other individual ones separately.
Yep.
So
Awesome.
yeah, and then there's the certificate for the movie jacket, which is over there.
Oh, this is interesting. Tell us the story about this.
So this is Ken Sachs, as best we can tell. That's the he was the
Pull it out.
photographer. He was the photographer for of the Universe movie, the live action movie, in 86 or 87, whatever it was. And this was his jacket. It's hard to read, but it's
Coming to Earth, 1987.
Canon Films.
Canon Films.
And this is
my
Ken, and after did a little bit of research and homework, his name was Ken Sachs. You can look him up right now. He's quite the
Anything on the back?
well-known, nope, nothing on the back. Quite the well-known photographer in the Hollywood scene.
Yep.
I reached out to him. I sent him an email asking, "Hey, is this your jacket? I've just acquired it." And he said, "Yeah, I think that actually is my old jacket. It's been gone for quite some time."
Oh, amazing. The best part of that story is he goes, "Well, didn't you say you could have it back?" Or never mind.
No,
We're
no,
not
no.
going to put that
No,
part
he never.
to it.
No, it's okay.
He didn't ask for it back, but he
I'm-
said it disappeared.
He said it disappeared, which it could have been lost. It could have been stolen. I doubt it was stolen because the gentleman who had this he's from the Hollywood Relics, and he's had 3 of them. So he actually had 4 jackets. I wound up buying 3 of the 4. One's in Sweden now, and one's in the UK now, and this one here. But I don't want that bad karma.
And he's got an awesome conscience, so he said if Ken wants it back, he hasn't told me he wanted it, but if he wanted it, you go, hey, this is...
I don't want that bad karma.
Right.
You know, just whatever. But
Whatever you paid, you'd
Yeah,
probably give
but
it
then-
to him for.
these are the mailaways.
So hopefully Ken's not watching this. The stamps,
And the costumes. And the
costumes, the shrinky dinks. Oh my gosh.
sealed. All those
Sealed.
are sealed shrinky dinks.
Let's open them. Let's free them.
Draws just
Oh
recently
my
got.
gosh, the artwork on this is
Those
so
are books.
crazy.
Those are ladybird books.
I could spend forever just going through all those books and looking at the artwork and all the yes. Joe, you have so many amazing pieces. You truly do. Back here, skates. Looks like a record.
It's the record tote, and then there's ice skates as well.
Ice skates.
That's the Baltega game with the box.
Oh
which
my
The box
gosh.
has writing on it, but you never see the Baltega
But again,
box.
you're probably one of, a couple people that own that in the face of this earth. 'Cause who saved that? Oh my goodness. The deluxe cases.
These are just my Snake Mountain box.
Yeah. Everyone has that, so you can hide that one.
These are the loyal subjects that have to get put in their cases, but Fright Zone, Slime Pit is open.
Yep.
These items are open.
And there's two versions, right, of Snake Mountain.
Man, I don't have the one I want.
One says, I am the voice of Snake Mountain, and the other one says,
I'm the spirit.
Spirit of Snake Mountain.
Spirit is the one that you want.
That's the little more highly desirable ones. Any of you know why they changed that?
Religious connotation is what demonic, I think, is why they
Demonic
they said or
connotations.
something to that effect.
So we got that wall. Amazing. This is
The loose.
most of you have already seen that. If you're watching this video, you've seen loose, but it's still very neat to see.
Yeah, only one.
Some costumes, vintage costumes, modern stuff. This
Power
used to
sword.
light up, right? Power
Yep.
sword.
That used to. The lighting's not inside of it. This is the only one I've ever seen of the Orko costume.
Oh,
Came
an
from
Orko
Germany.
costume. Wow. Exclusive to Germany?
We don't know. I can't.
Because you haven't seen other ones.
We haven't seen them.
Right. Some of the more recent things that have come out in the 2000s, right? You know, Heman, Hot Wheel cars, and they're still neat. They're still really cool. What about this? Is some type of tote?
No, that's
Or not tote,
that's an
backpack?
art- No, that's an art print set. That's from the San Diego Comic-Con. It's
Ah.
really. I just saw one. I don't know if that's the same one or not because they had us a couple different editions, but they're getting really expensive.
I know.
Like $300, $400, $500 people are asking for that thing. And
Oh
I
my
don't-
gosh!
I don't fully understand it myself.
Hey, people want it. They're gonna pay that kind of money.
But yeah, it's this wall here is most of the 2000X line.
So the 2000X, right?
Some Diorbs and some other things. For spacing purposes, Gray Skull from the Matty Collector lines at the bottom.
Oh, yep. Look at that.
These are the all the Masters comics.
Which came out when?
These are the Star ones, the 80s.
The 80s, so that's number one.
And then it goes, and then they've got I think there's 17 of these.
17.
I don't
or so.
have all of them, but then there's the movie picture one. Then this one is kind of cool because it was the preview for Super Masters of the Universe.
Ah, yeah.
There was
it's
a
on
free issue, a
Supergirl.
16-page Masters inside of Supergirl. There's a few of them. But then these are the first three that most people remember when it came to DC.
Okay.
And then it just goes off into Image, and then the
Dark Horse, the more modern
more
ones.
modern, and then the DC. Then we're into mostly the modern stuff now. But that's those. And then I do
Comics.
have the Superman, He-Man one in a different
Yep.
area.
This, and if people have watched my prior videos, you've seen that I've had one of these, and I've mentioned that MOTU Joe is the mastermind creator behind this. So this was an old toy chest that basically he converted into a Castle Grayskull looking castle, complete with his own stickers that he printed off and made. And
I'll hook it up for you.
yeah, it's neat because inside here, I mean, this is removable and storage, you know, for kids. And
And it's a 1-to-1 scale. That's the part that I freaking love about this thing, is that the battle ram is coming out of the damn castle.
right, and it fits
It's
perfect.
It's a 1-to-1.
Oh my gosh!
He comes out. So yeah.
Could you guys imagine if we had that as a kid? Oh man!
Oh, this is the other one. I like to do the cat because he would come out even though it's Panther or whatever.
Right.
You can see that he still fits.
Oh wow! Up here we got looks like a Mexican bootleg. What are they? Blown plastic.
Yeah, we got that
He-Man.
from Toronto.
Yep, that was a good trip that MOTU Joe and I made a year or
That's
so
the
ago.
little subject shelf.
The Ponzi scheme loyal subject.
Yeah.
The blind
But
boxes.
then that's my actually this is I need to take some time with this. These are my first shots.
Oh yeah, the prototypes.
So it's the Randor from the classic. This is Protectus. We've got a Light Hope as well, which is really cool. Nefetu. This came from Germany. This is my only 2000X first shot or prototype, but I do have one, which is cool. And these are bootlegs.
I enjoy this one.
Yeah, I like that.
That's
guy.
neat. That's like a bust. Another type of bootleg looking figure. The beautiful Giants, Megator, and his counterpart Titus.
And the most, still sealed in package,
Yeah.
but the most sun-faded, beat to snot Laser Light Skeletor.
He's got it. He's got a MOC Laser Light Skeletor.
His
as he said.
staff was red, is now pink from the sun fading.
What did they do?
I don't know.
Just- Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, it's crazy. But it's there.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's still MOC.
So I won't say that the price because that's just kind of tacky. But I managed to get this one sealed and packaged along with another one, 100% complete. I'm sorry, minus the cape. So I got another one minus the cape, all original staff, original battery pack.
Yep.
Both of them shipped for what most people would pay for
loose.
just a loose one. So I was like,
That's
take
a
it.
score.
And the guy came, he carried it on his onboard luggage because he was coming over from the UK to Chicago the next week. So he brought it on the plane, landed in the US, boxed it here in the US, and shipped it to me from here to save on
Oh my
shipping.
gosh. That is.
It was awesome.
And that's cool because there's almost the story with each and every one of these pieces. You can remember typically where you got it, from whom, how much, a little bit of the history from it, and that's what makes the collecting really fun. Are you planning on getting the full run as they come out, or just opportunity when you see one?
Opportunities.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't. So I waited a long time, but you can't pass on like stuff like this. This is.
Right, because
Thank you. This is Mattel's official licensing book that they handed out.
Oh, come on.
Character guide.
So I mean, this is
Wow.
all the different logos, what they were supposed to have.
Are you kidding me?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know you had this.
Yep. And it even has a couple things that I don't know because I didn't do like the international logos.
Yeah.
Like, for what it was, but I think there's even a couple items that didn't actually get released in here. I could be wrong.
Wow.
Like that did
That
come
is
out.
cool,
This
dude.
never did. Crystal Falls came out.
Yes.
And that came out, I know. So maybe everything in here did.
That is really,
Yeah.
really neat.
So when I saw this, I'm like, I gotta get it.
And
And then
that's, it's not like someone just
No,
made that.
This is the
real
book.
deal.
Yep. This is what they
Awesome.
would have had. There were hundreds of these though. I mean,
But
I would
again,
assume hundreds because they were spread out throughout whatever there's distribution
Right.
centers or
yeah,
manufacturing.
but how many come
I
up?
believe whoever is a licensed to make that product has a style guide so they can keep it all within the same colors
And parameters
Right.
and stuff.
Yes.
And then what has come out recently, since what year did they start, Maddie?
2008.
2008. And how many are there? 200 and some?
Too many?
Too
I
many.
mean, as you can see, it's
They're
deep.
5 deep.
It's 5 deep. There's 5 of
There's
these.
5 deep.
And each one costs, what, 20 bucks? 25
20
bucks?
35 now.
you can-
with Super 7.
You can average out to say I think they averaged about $28.
$28.
Is what if you figure it all out. And that's being very generous on some average.
And,
But yeah,
and these
there's
aren't for
5
children. These are adult. And none of them are open. None of Joe's. Could you imagine if we got to open these?
They're 5 deep here and they're 4 deep on these shelves.
Come to my place. They're all open and in the card.
We're going to his place
Oh,
next.
right.
we're gonna set them up. We're gonna have a battle.
Play with these once. I literally
Oh,
never
I
played with
wanna
the Matty collectors once, and it
I
was
wanna
at
play with them so much.
Steve's Toy Desk.
We're going to Proc. We're going to Proc's. That's a neat one. Superman versus
I am still missing one.
He-Man. Which one?
Take a while, I guess. He'll know. He'll know. Yeah, there it is. Faker.
Baker.
I'm just not ready to spend, $400, which people are asking for it now.
Another one of my favorites.
Oh, I
The
love that
van.
I love that van.
Because I have a Star Wars van, a vintage one that looks same scale. It's painted on the side. God, I gotta buy a van and do that now. Anti-Eternia. So a lot of the Maddie stuff. Cool, cool. What's this giant one?
That's She-Ra. That's from when they did
It's She-Ra's what?
That's She-Ra.
She-Ra and Cashra. Or no, it's She-Ra.
Just her
From
figure?
last
It's
2 years
just
ago?
She-Ra.
2
Are
years
you-
ago. Yeah. It's like a Barbie type, right?
Oh, okay.
It's crazy. It's probably one of the most amazingly packaged toys ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. That is beautiful. Holy moly.
I didn't know that was there.
Wow.
You see it online, you're like,
Don't look.
"Eh, no."
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That is really cool. Is it? It's not. It's
a great
bigger.
display piece.
It's big.
Yeah,
it's
it's
way
bigger.
bigger. It's way bigger
It's
than
Barbie
most.
size,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken. But then the other giants are back there too.
Yep. The other big guys.
And then that's I love that damn cosplay set. That thing right there is,
I love the Page Boy.
that is so freaking hard to find. It is, I I'm sure there are people that have it, but I right
He-Man
now.
muscle. What's in there?
The muscles.
The muscle
Muscles?
And the armor.
Oh.
And the crazy part is
And that
is
same
when-
sword that we have
sword.
over there?
There's a sword in that?
The sword's not in here, but it came with it though. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it came with it because it says
The sword
it
that's
says
hanging
power
on your
sword.
wall.
Oh, yep.
I think so. Now, when I did my video when I first got this, Paul hooked me up with this. But when we look at this really closely,
Yeah,
this can't fit. And even
unless
when
you take it out,
Can
this
it
comes
come
off.
apart?
it doesn't come apart in a way that we want. Would you hold that for a second? So this unscrews, but this can't separate from this, right? And this is still too big.
So,
Maybe. How does it not separate?
It's
Maybe
the
it
plastic
is.
is molded
Oh,
up
it's
into
molded
it.
in there,
So
you're right.
I think there were 2 of these swords. I think there were 2 that came out. I don't think this version lit up. I think this was just a regular
Okay.
plastic power sword.
Yeah,
I think
and
they
this is
sold
the
this
light-up
as a light up
version.
version. I don't
maybe
know.
someone out there knows.
I'm trying to figure it out. But what was cool
Yeah.
when I got this
You know.
set, the belt inside was broken, and we knew that. But I had on the floor over here just parts and pieces.
Random parts.
Because there's other play sets. There's other cosplay sets that are out there where this one doesn't have shoulder straps that would come over. There's another one that does. But it's the same damn belt. The belt was broken in this, and on the floor I've literally kicked for 3 years. Is a belt that's
No.
still rubber and pliable and is now, see, just this little play, I just cracked it. That's how brittle this stuff is.
Oh wow.
But the belt that's in there is not like that.
Yep.
I
Yep.
managed to have the belt, it's all there except the sword, and even the sword I can kind of say
Right. I think we have an intruder in Castle Grayskull. Let's investigate. Oh no! It's Sir Anthony. Anthator. How are you, sir? All right, continuing our tour. We have. What is this, Joe?
Which one?
This
That's
guy.
the soap dispenser.
That's the soap dispenser. Wow,
Yep.
that's neat.
Then you've got your
Is that
window.
some type of
It's
radio?
radio.
Radio.
Yep.
Another radio.
That's the regular radio most people see.
Yep.
Thanks. And then those are the fast paint. Those are all sealed.
And this one,
Gumball.
the gumball machine. There's 2 versions of the what? The flag. I think there's a
There's
flag I have, which is
you
the
can
blue
get-
one.
You can get red legs and blue snout and yellow top with blue flag. There's different color variations, but then there's also the Snake Mountain version too.
Ah, yes, there is a Snake Mountain version that's extremely rare. Wonder why that is.
And those are the mocks,
Those
the
are the
mint on
mods.
cards.
Very nice, very nice. Cool, cool.
I'm not not the super pristine guy. I just want to have it sealed,
Yep,
and I'm good with that.
same with me. I remember when I threw this lead over to
That was
you,
awesome.
and I was like, man, these are cool. I want to open them and wear them. And then Joe and I were talking, we're like, let's mold these things and then paint them gold,
I
and
wanna
we
get
can
it
wear them around.
Real sterling silver.
We'll go to
I
a
know, we
Comic-Con and just be rocking it in these. I mean, look at this kid. Look how happy he is. He's just like, look at my necklace.
He's like-
I'm the coolest kid in school.
Mom, look!
Look at
I'm
him.
gonna go to school one day. with
Yes.
this.
Would you wear these?
Excuse me?
Would you wear? Would you put these on?
At Comic Con, yes.
At
school,
school.
I'd be dead at the spot.
He would be murdered for wearing those.
At the Comic-Con, we're good.
Yes, at the Comic-Con.
You see
Tell
them?
me a little bit about these ones.
Hey, there's Fangman. There's what we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
But that's not the. So these ones are.
They look.
They're
They have
okay.
the same
They're fan made.
fan made.
I cannot get a straight story on these.
Mhm.
They obviously existed, and they've been made, and they're build a figure,
Oh
which is
wow.
amazing. You could build Calyx back then, and they've got the parts inside,
Yep.
and it says 10 of 69. Well, all of them say 69.
17 of 69.
69.
60 of 69. What's
So,
the back
what-
one there?
What? It's Demo Man.
Demo
So
Man.
what I don't understand with this particular line is, and I think because I don't think they just made 69 figures.
Mhm.
Okay, I think they made I think they made
69
69
of
of
each
each figure.
Ah,
Okay.
yeah.
And I'm missing one, and then I have them all. I'm missing Dial-A-Mug.
Okay.
Yep.
So if I get Dial-A-Mug, then I would have all of these. And
Because he was in a She-Ra
these are actually mostly
episode.
She-Ra. I mean, well, not really. He's She-Ra. Strong Arm was in the regular filmation.
Yeah.
Because Demo Man is what Skeletor was supposed to be.
No year on when these were made, or do we know
We
who's
I
the
don't-
customer or
I don't.
customizer?
I don't, and that's the part that's just confusing to me. Is we have who and where these came from.
Let's find out. Message on this YouTube video if you have any more information on the whereabouts.
Yeah,
of who
because I want
produces
Dial-A
these.
Mug.
And then I remember when Heman kind of got out there and started making these meteorbs, which were never in the cartoon, from what I remember.
They're in the comics, though.
In the comics, okay. I had one growing up. They're pretty neat. This is in the package one. Crocobite. Awesome, awesome. Oh, here's some other ones that we could talk about. The Super 7. Super 7 came out with the, what is it, 3 tears?
Yeah,
The new episode. And that was, what, last year in 2016? So
Which, here's the scary thing. I haven't seen the episode yet.
Look at this room! Look at this room, and he hasn't seen the new episode. And he has all of them.
I
Joe.
pre-ordered the Super 7.
Joe.
I bought the PowerCon figures. Yeah.
Because he doesn't have time, because he spends it collecting more. That's a sickness. We all are into it. And then with these that are extremely similar to our vintage, but they came out, what, early 2000s?
01, 02, I believe.
And they call these what? The
Commemorative
commemorative series. So it looks like you have most of them all.
Missing Buzz Off. And then I need the 2 5-packs and the 10-pack and the 2 2-packs.
Because we were having a conversation yesterday about the differences. Because, you know, you look at the figure, and at first glance, you can't tell a difference between a vintage and the commemorative. But, well...
The He-Mans, the Skeletors are easy. It's the...
Like Skeletor, I'm looking at him right now.
The face paint is a
Face is
giveaway.
too...
He-Man has a different face sculpt altogether.
And even like his belt, it just looks too perfect.
You look at the... Like I had Stratos in my hands loose not that long ago. The molds are more detailed. The way I was describing is like if you were in 1980 and you got the first Stratos off the production line, it had the most perfect detail, the fingers, the veins, and everything. After 10,000 of those things went through, there's wear.
the molds.
Then 1 million of those go through. The molds even wear more.
Yep.
These are like they were first print right off the line, and you can just tell they're too crisp. They're too nice and new. But I was also told about the lip on the bottom of the foot.
Which we can't tell.
We can't tell.
Unless we can break this open. Can we open it?
No.
On all the figures
You
have the
should
lip.
know
I
that
was
you can't.
told-
I
open
know,
it.
right.
Crush that I got in the mail. We'll open it one day.
All right.
We'll
Because I was
Okay.
told that
All right.
there's a little, and you know what I ever just realized too is that they even made the Skeletor like
Half
the first,
boot. Yeah.
Half boot variant.
as a
yeah.
commemorate,
I also heard that Mattel didn't have the molds to these anymore, so they remolded them. They retooled them.
Oh, okay.
So that's why the face apps are. I mean, look at He-Man and Faker's face. I mean, it's not even close to what the vintage looks like.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're-
That's very
So
easy
if I was
to
trying to
tell.
pass one off,
Yeah, that's
you
his
can
face.
tell real fast.
His face even.
His face
it
looks too narrow.
It looks
Yeah.
modernized.
Yeah, yeah. He doesn't have the
Exactly.
scowl.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, some of my personal favorites in the entire room. Muscle Men. I am crazy with collecting Muscle Men. I've already got a complete set and I still grab them when I can find them. But Super 7, oh, I love you, Super 7, because you came out with the crossover. Or how would you say that?
Motu muscle.
MOTU Muscle.
Motussle.
Motussle.
There you go.
And, I mean, you got Orko, Sorceress, Castle Grayskull. The packaging looks just like the vintage Musclemen packaging. Although Musclemen had 4 in there, these have 3. Because they got to capitalize on the money. But there's already Wave 2, which I think I'm holding right now. You got different versions of Skeletor, and they're really neat. And then what Joe's going to show you, the color, the trash can, the 10-pack. Oh, yes.
The Skeletor head.
Look at that. It's molded on there with a
Love it.
Skeletor head. And they said, you know what? We're just going to keep one-upping ourselves and make it even better. They did the 28? Not 24. Yeah, 28 pack. Again, just like the original Muscle Men that came out. Look at that. The San Diego Comic-Con exclusive green color. And then the yellow color, which is still phenomenal.
Is there another color? Or is it just the two?
Just the two. Just the two. For now, you know,
time.
next year. Yeah, exactly. They're going to be like, now a new exclusive color. And
Follow the loyal subject. They make 17 variants.
They made some coins as well.
Let you into their store.
Right.
Skeletor and Heman
Exclusive. I think they gave these away too.
Those were at the
Comic-Con.
Yeah. They
those
also have a
Skeletor.
Black series that was a con exclusive. But I do not have them.
We were looking at this earlier and talking about this. The Power Sword. The Snake Mountain Challenge made by Hot Wheels. So the loop. That's pretty neat.
Kites and luggage.
Now, Joe, this is pretty phenomenal. Tell me about this.
The toy box?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a Chicago run. Went up to Chicago for that.
Gotcha. So your contact in Chicago had this for sale, and I'm guessing this flips up just like a vintage toy box.
All the crazy books.
Yep, all the different books. This is the one I got of all the different comics in there. I love
These
it.
are 2 VHS tapes, which is kind of weird. This is the really cool book.
I've never seen that one before.
This is the
Wow, Mastering the Universe. Rise and Fall of a $1 billion idea. Huh.
This is the other guy's story. So there's 2 people that combat this whole thing. You can't find this book. I bought it when it came out. It was only $17.
Of course.
I won't say it. Just have fun. Go look up and see how much this stupid book goes for now, because it printed once and they pretty much said, "Nah, we're not.
Not
gonna
a market
we're not,
for
we're
it.
Not, we're not going to do that again." And now it's ridiculous. You can't find it.
Wow. When I hurt my leg, Joe came over and he just got this in the mail like a day before and said, "You know what, you can borrow it. I know you're just had surgery." So literally I got to read this one before he got to, and it's great because it shows a lot of the pre-production things. Power and Honor Foundation, they're probably going to flag my video now and say, "This is copyrighted, you can't show that." But the artwork on this toy box is awesome. Oh, and the fact that it didn't get covered in stickers and marker and scraped up carving knives is really neat.
And the stars or the whatever meteors are still up there.
Oh yeah.
But this has become my my bag box.
Your bag box.
My bag box.
Your
So
bag. Oh, you do have bags in
everything
there.
to do with bags is in here. So this is a sealed bag. I've never even taken it out. I just got this, some type of luggage bag.
Yep.
Laundry bag. This was a thank you from Wayne and Ronnie for helping them overseas.
Of course.
Matching bag. Another duffel bag.
Now what I'm just drawn to immediately,
Is the Spikor bag.
He-Man is fighting on the moon with Spikor.
What?
He's fighting on a moon, and there's a moon in the background
Yep.
with Spikor.
And found that in a barn. Literally in a barn.
And it almost
Like what you hear about.
like he's throwing this ball, look at that ball fit. That's weird. That is some cool artwork, man. I really love
You
it.
like playing baseball?
And we got,
Now that one's sweet too.
and they make 3 different versions. I know there's a blue version of this and a tan version of this.
Hey, we need to contact Casella.
Casella. And 2000X line.
Yep.
Oh, and this is a fun one.
Ooh.
This is a weird Ram Man.
Ram Man taking out Skeletor.
Kind of a weird round top.
Who was I talking to recently about the?
It's the sleeping bag. The regular sleeping bag. If I'm not mistaken, that's 2 sleeping bags zipped together. Or is it just the one? I think it's just the one.
Was it you guys that I had this conversation with, like in the old vintage, episodes when we watched He-Man? He-Man would always come and save the day, and they never really showcased his friends. His friends were always in trouble, or maybe they helped a little bit. But I wanted to see like an episode where He-Man was in trouble and in dire straits, and Ram Man came and just boom saved He-Man. But we never got to see that, and it just kind of always bugged me.
Yeah.
That was weird. Well, cool, Joe. I'm sure we missed other things. We'll take more tours in the future.
More
These
books,
guys will
more
be
sales.
around. We're going to have many fun adventures, going to Comic-Cons and toy shows and picks and acquiring more. I mean, like Joe said, oh, I just got that last week. I just got this. He's going to get more. When I come here next time, there's going to be more. There's going to be more. So, Tom Ace, eat your heart out, even though you're not going to watch this.
Yeah.
But this is like an awesome collection. I hope you guys had fun and appreciate it as much as we do. So, from all of us,
Thank
at
you.
MOTU Joes, thank you.
Bye.
See ya.